Right.
Right.
Hello.
That is you. How are you?
I'm fantastic, thank you. I'm
Did
very
you,
well.
did you enjoy my wee, my wee voice note?
This is really funny because I was just on break as well, and I thought, what's that? And everybody were like, yay! It's quite funny because it came through quite loud. So yesterday, I had a feeling I'd achieved it, but I was like, wasn't 100% sure. But I was like,
I don't know. Do you know what's like really, really weird is that like you were so pissed off when you had your holiday, your birthday week, because you're like,
yeah.
and you were like literally one day out. Right. I need to try. I've moved my office round since I spoke to you last. In fact, I moved my office round in a fit of rage the other day. Well, part of it round, and then I couldn't get anything to fit where I wanted it to do. So I did some this morning. Let me move that and see if that comes off. That's a bit better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Let's do it. So, let's do this. Right. I need to do a double record because there has been so many times I've done these. And I'm like, yeah, this is brilliant, and then I'm like, shit, that didn't actually record. So, yay. Let's see.
My dog stops barking.
My dog has dug a massive hole in our garden today. If I turn it up, we've got my motivational sign up there. That's fine. Right, so I have questions. Do I have the questions? Do I have the questions? Right, so I'm going to try and make this as conversational as I can.
Yeah.
But all I'll say is that just be honest, be real. Like there is no right or wrong in here.
Okay.
Can you see an orange thing going around your screen? No, it's gone. It's gone. Right. Okay. Can you see the questions?
Oh yeah, yeah, I can. Yes.
I don't know if it's any use. So what will happen is I send this to somebody that's going to top and tail it anyway. So this bit that we're blah 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 blah, blah it won't be in anything, and then at the end it'll get cut as well. So all I'll say is, you know, just be your normal, lovely, warm self, and just, you know, go through it. I'm not expecting like a pure suck up ass fest. Just be real, you know, challenges, wins, all those kind of things. All righty. So what I'll do, Karen, is I'll ask you to just introduce yourself, who you are, where you're from, your age, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
I feel that nervous. It's ridiculous.
No, it's fine. Right, hello. We have the lovely Karen here. So Karen, can you just give us a quick intro about you, who you are, where you're from, what you do, age, and any other relevant information you think we need to know?
Right. Well, I'm Karen. I'm 47. I'm an upholstery machinist from the East Midlands. I've always struggled with my weight and been a yo-yo dieter from as far as I can remember. And that's it. I think that's all you need to know.
Lovely. So, do you know what I want to do is just ask a few questions about, you know, what was happening before we'd started speaking. So do you want to just explain a little bit about where you were before we started working together, how you were feeling?
Right. Very unmotivated and tired. I felt like I've done everything and tried everything. I've got no energy, no confidence, and just no self-esteem. I was quite in a really dark, low place, actually. To be honest, I wasn't in a very good place. Very lacking motivation to do anything because I thought, what's the point?
Yeah.
That kind of headspace.
So what was it that made you want to, you know, make those changes that you've made and start training and getting coached by me?
Well, I saw the 5-day challenge online, and I thought, oh, I'll just give that a go. And after doing that, and I thought, oh, that's a little bit different. So it sort of piqued me interest a bit for that. And I thought, well, so then we had the chat, and then I thought, well, you know, this sounds like something I've not actually tried. One of the things I've not actually tried. And it sort of made me think, you know, it might be something, you know, just the thing that I needed to sort of get me back on track. That was it.
So before we started working together, what was your ultimate goal? What was it that you wanted to achieve?
To lose weight. Basically, I just wanted to get the weight off, and have a better relationship with food, and sort of not be having to think about food 24/7, and you know, what I was eating, what I was doing, and just to get healthier. Just wanted to be a healthier person.
So tell us a bit about your results then, since we've been working together. So just over 90 days. What results have you had?
Wow, I've lost about 21 pounds and 20 inches. I've gone down 2 dress sizes. But I think more importantly than that, I always thought that would be like the best end goals, but the self-confidence, the self-esteem, I'm more productive at work because I you know, think I can achieve things that I want to achieve. It's just been epic, brilliant, and that's just my key.
Yeah, the turnaround and that confidence and self-esteem has blown me away so much. Like the person that you are now and tackling the challenges that have come your way. I mean, nobody has a clear 3-month period where nothing is going to get thrown at them, and the fact that you've overcame so much and tackled it completely differently from how you would have done before has just been amazing. So how are you feeling now?
Absolutely amazing. I really do feel like, without it sounding cheesy, like a completely different person. I've sort of done a complete turnaround. I feel so different. It's unbelievable. I never even thought I could be this person. You know, I look back at how I was from the journaling that you do when you start, and I read it, I'm like, God, I was so unhappy. I was so miserable. I didn't realise just how unhappy I was until I've sort of come the other side of it now. So yeah, absolutely.
How does that make you feel now that you spent so long at that place?
Really, I'm annoyed at myself because I wish I say annoyed at myself. I just wish I'd have found it sooner, because it's like, oh God, it took so much of my life being in this sad little place, and it's like, oh, I've wasted that much time, you know. So yeah, I really wish I'd have found this a little bit sooner, you know.
But we got there in the end, and that's the main thing. So during the journey that you went on in the process, what did you enjoy the most about that?
I think the learning about the nutrition and the fact that you don't have to cut out anything. You don't have to cut out food groups, you know, to fuel yourself proper. And I've also fallen back in love with exercising. It doesn't have to be 5 days a week. And knowing, you know, what exercises to do to get the best benefits, rather than doing club-a-size 3 times a week and Zumba twice a week, and, you know, all that thing. That's what I've really enjoyed, is learning about all the, you know, the nutrition and stuff like that, and how to fuel yourself.
Good.
You know, for the results.
So if that's the things that you found most enjoyable, what did you find most challenging? What were the hardest parts of the journey?
I think some motivation sometimes, when motivation starts to dip, oh, I don't really want to journal, I don't want to, you know, put everything in. But once you start not doing it, then you realise how quickly you know, it sort of slips. So I think that was probably the hardest challenge, was that, really. Everything else, yeah, no. Because I think it's done in such a way, it's all in little bits. So it's not like, nothing's overwhelming or overpowering at all. Yeah.
And what are your new goals? What are the next steps for you?
Well, I do want to drop down another size. I've still got, still got a bit of chunk, but so I'd like to go down another dress size, but that's not the be all and end all. But I want to start doing more things, things that I wouldn't normally thought I could do, like paddle boarding and horse riding, and I've got my own little bucket list to do over, before I'm 50. I pinched that idea off somebody. So I've got a little list starting of things that I want to do before I'm 50. Now I've got more confidence in, and everything.
That's amazing. Yeah. What a turnaround. So when we first spoke, one of your biggest challenges was around, that relationship with food and how much energy that took from you, like thinking about food and trying to control your eating habits. What's your energy levels like now around food? Where's the emotional relationship with food now?
It's very different. I don't think it'll ever leave me. When I think when times get really, really tough, then that would be my absolute all to. But I'm not spending all my waking days thinking about it. It's become very easy to get up because I've planned my meals. I know what I'm having. I've got them prepped ready, so I'm not having to spend all day thinking about, oh, what shall I have? What can I have if I want this? So it's totally different. It's probably not even a third of the time that I'm, thinking about it or obsessing about it, should I say. It's just become normal. It's just there. It's what you have to do.
How nice is that, though, to not have this cloud always over you, that you're now, I suppose, emotionally free from that change? Yeah. Okay. What would you say to somebody who is maybe watching this and thinking about, tearing the plaster off and going all in and thinking about working with us? What would you say to them?
I would say just do it. Absolutely, just go for it, because I will guarantee it's like nothing you've ever done before. Because it was just, I know I was a little bit on the fence when we first spoke, and I was like, I'm in an RN, and I get scared at the thought that I nearly passed up on the opportunity. And as cheesy as it might sound, it's absolutely changed my life 100%. I will put my hand on the Bible and swear it. Just go for it. It's the most amazing thing I've ever done, and it is like no other plan that people have done. I would guarantee it. Guarantee it's like nothing they've ever tried before.
It's amazing. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. No, absolutely dreamboat of a client. Fabulous working together, and so many much more things to come, not just in the number in the scales, and that's, I love how that has now almost become secondary. Like, yes, it's a good tool to use to track progress, but now that we're focusing on what we can do, where our life's going to take us, that's just incredible. Love it.
Very different.
Love it. Very different. Right, young Karen, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Pleasure talking to you again.
Thank you. I will miss our chats.